Welcome back to Let's Play Kanon, Standard Edition for the PC. Last episode, Makoto is slowly but surely losing all her human, well, form, I guess. So yeah, we're nearing the end, as you can see by there being nothing there. And this is the second time doing this recording, so I think I know what I'm gonna do, viewers. Hopefully I'll be able to stop it at the right appropriate time. I'd like to make these go over like 15 minutes, around 15 minutes, but it's impossible with Cam Studio. Sorry about that. It's not easy just watching her as this horrible process runs its course. Sometimes I even think it might have been better if she just disappeared when she should have. I can't help but wonder, maybe I'm the one whose resolve is weakening. I already feel nostalgic about the time when we were able to play together, even for the times we fought. When she was so lively that I could hardly bear to be around her. Hey, Makoto! She looks my way, moving only her eyes that are no longer clouded by any emotion. They are the innocent eyes of a child. She spits out the unswallowable Satsuma appeal and gives it back to me. After supper, I throw myself face down on my bed. Mealtimes are tiring now, but at least they're not so tense, not now that we all understand the situation. And there a time when we can all be together. It may not be easy, but it's still precious to me. I look up. I thought Makoto was back in her room, but she's standing in my doorway. What is it? I get up, lest she realize I'm tired. A story? You mean manga? She nods. Alright, over here. She patters happily over. We lie down together and she nuzzles my wrist. I remember how once I'd have found this intensely irritating. I'd have shaken her off coldly. But now I let her do whatever she likes. There's no longer any reason to try to teach her any discipline. Which one? I take the book from her and flip through the pages. Eh? Already read this one to you recently, didn't I? She pesters on. It's going to take some effort for me to feign interest in this kind of material for a second time. Alright, I'll read it to you. Love is such a sudden thing. Her head rubs idly against me. I can't tell if she's really listening or not, but I keep reading anyway. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. I swear, I'll come back to be with you. No, to marry you. Huh? I wasn't expecting her to interrupt. What did you say? You can when you grow up. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, just to ruin this one moment. This is the last time I'm gonna ruin any moments in this game, I think anyway. But would that count as bestiality? At all? Since she is in human form here, not a fox anymore, but still, I don't know. It's all weird. Shall I finish reading this? She must be prepared for it as well, by now. For the end that's coming. That will reach us long before she grows up. Morning comes. These days are flying by. Have to go out, Makoto. Be good while I'm gone. So saying, I prepare to leave. But I can't look at Makoto, who's standing in the hall, watching me without feeling rather uneasy, because she seems unable to bid me farewell. Come on, Makoto. What do you say when you see someone off? My urging seems to strike her as a criticism, to frighten her. I've got to go, Makoto. I try to say it as gently as possible, but now I really don't feel like leaving the house. Akiko's voice floats out from the kitchen. She comes out and approaches, wiping her hands on her apron. Is that okay? You look so busy. I bow my head respectfully, but she shakes hers, as if to deny this. Makoto responds at last with a big nod, and I'm finally just about able to head off to school. The very concept of school feels pointless, but I can't just goof off as much as I'd like to, so I go anyway and waste the day waiting for it to end. I must be presenting a rather unapproachable figure right now. I certainly feel no desire to be approached. Those around me are of no interest at all. Even when lunchtime brings its usual chaos, I stand aloof, disinclined to join in. My behavior seems somehow familiar, as though I've observed it in someone else. I can't remember who. Is that like pointing at Mono there? Because it is kind of like what she'd act. I don't particularly care. I decide not to waste time wondering. When school finally ends, I walk home alone. Makoto hasn't come to meet me, of course. She's still at home waiting for me. I decide to stop at the shopping center to buy her some Nikomon to show I haven't forgotten her. Oh! That's when I catch sight of something, and instantly make up my mind. I break into a desperate run. I don't want to end up with any regrets. I must continue to respond to Makoto's feelings. That's what I've sworn to do. Akiko-san! Naoki! Kicking off my shoes, I plunge into the living room, calling their names. Luckily for me, they're both there, just settling down with a cup of tea. My excitement surprises them. They both turn to stare. Let's go out. Town. I was thinking it'd be nice to eat out for a change. Akiko seems inclined to support me. Thankfully, Naoki can think of no objections either. What about Makoto? I guess they really must have played together all day. Seeing my smile of gratitude, Akiko responds with an even bigger smile. I dash upstairs and hammer on Makoto's door. Makoto! Come on, we're all going out. There's no reply. Maybe she's in my room. It's not out of my way, I have to change anyway. And not unexpectedly, that's where she is, in my bed. Makoto! I pat her on the cheek. She looks at me with half-open eyes, and as soon as she recognizes me, her hand clamps onto my sleeve. Her wrist jingles. We're all going out now. Coming? She crawls out of bed, half asleep but willing to go. We'll let you eat whatever you like. The extent of Akiko's kindness becomes apparent when I glance into the kitchen on the way past. Supper is ready. She's already done all the work. So much for her welcome evening off. But I decide to forget I saw. To reveal it now would only be to trouble her. Further, I've caused her enough trouble already. There's only one family restaurant in this town, and it's crowded. But we find a table, order food, and eat. Next time, viewers, because the Stupid Cam Studio. See you next time.